Hey, so Stranger Things is about like growing up in like the 80s, right? Or some shit like that, like the 80s, 90s. And a fucking alien comes out of nowhere and kills them all. Is it like a metaphor for some? What's like the alien like a metaphor for? Is it like communism? Well, it's not the demiurge. What do they call it? The Demogorgon? Is it a metaphor? I don't know. All I know is that all the Nabisco cookie packages here in Seattle have a Stranger Things promotional that they have not cleared off the shelves yet. It's very, very embarrassing. Hello. You only excited for the Demogorgons? The Demogorgons. That's a good one. Listen, I don't care about the Demogorgons. All I want to know is where's the beer? Why is this so small? You can't see that at all. Damn. Chill. Chill, girl. Chill. Well, you don't need to see it. Nothing's going on. But what's up? How goes it, my little baby boo-boos? My dumb, stinky little dumb, stupid, dumb little dumbs? What's up? What? You can swear before the live officially starts. Is that true, Blue Bear? Can you actually just start swearing? He said fuck! He said fuck! But hello, everybody. I bought a big-ass, triple X's on the jug, like 6-gallon jug of apple juice today. Mostly because it was in like a glass jug, and I want to make like a terrarium out of it when I move into my new apartment. But I don't know what kind of terrarium is good. I don't know what kind of terrarium tastes good, you know, when I break it open in like 5 years and I give it like a let's see how this is going. I'm not sure what it's supposed to like taste like, so I don't know if I should go for like an undersea vibe or like an above ground vibe. Corrosive Torrent. Oh yeah, we're playing against the storm today, in case you didn't know that. We'll probably only have time to get in one run. I'm going over to another coworker's house tonight, and I bought steak and mac and cheese. And they're gonna be cooking it for me. Do not call me that. Hello, Graham. You're a Demogorgon? Streamlabs isn't activated before the stream starts. That's very funny. Whoa, scary owl. Hello, Spat Cat. Jello. Finally a non-dead chat. We'll see about that. I'll probably end up saying something a little like on the sussy side that'll like scare off the new viewers or whatever. I don't know if I want to go to Corrosive Torrent. I want the deed. I want to do the do. You know, I want to do the peed. The rain is especially toxic in this region. No resources will be refunded after destroying a building. See, that's not that difficult. It's actually very easy. The problem is that I don't really know. Ashen Thicket? Is that what that said? Ashen Thicket. I've never done Ashen Thicket before. I want, after this one though, I do want to head in this direction. I'll probably just end up doing a big circle around the city. I'm not sure if I want to do Coastal Grove though. Royal Woodlands also seems a little. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do another really easy ass Royal Woodlands. Oh man, but I kind of want 42 food, so either marshlands or coastal. Let's go. Let's go piss in a toilet or something. Fuck. I don't want to do Coastal Grove, so I'm gonna do marshlands. We can do marshlands. Oh, we can do harpies this time. Why the hell not? Let's do harpies. Usually I go humies, but I don't know. Sometimes if they want to give me 7 harpies right off the bat, I'm not one to complain about all the funny little birds. You watched the first 4 episodes of season 5 Stranger Things. How is it, Spat Cat? What happens? What happens in the show for five seasons of Stranger Things? Is it just them killing aliens or monsters, whatever, the whole time? Do they kill each other? Are the humans the real monsters? Or something like that. Am I playing with my little video game again? I'm playing with my funny little video game again. I also want to go up a difficulty. We're gonna start by doing Veteran. Now, Veterancy introduces Blight Rot and Corruption. And what this is that, as you use, like, rain engines and, like, technology and stuff like that, you have to account for Blight Rot. Blight Rot will, like, accumulate on your buildings, and you have to use, like, flamethrowers to burn it away. It's a pain in the fucking ass, but, I think I'm up to the task. Let's give it a shot, I'd say. It's really hard to explain, you just need to watch it yourself. It's about Mormonism, right? That's what that show is about. It's about Mormonism because they get, like, I think it's about, from what I know about Stranger Things, I've never seen a single episode. It's about 4 fucking nerds who go into a forest and there's like a demon there that wants to kill them. That's the communism part of the show, I think. It's either the communism part of the show or climate change. And then to defeat communism and climate change, the FBI, which is filled with Mormons from the 50s to the 80s, uses women to defeat communism or climate change, whichever one. That's what Stranger Things is about? Am I getting that right? I wanted to look at those! I'm stupid! Anyway, no resources will be refunded after destroying a building, which is fine. Let's just not fuck anything up. Giant organisms, forbidden glades have bigger nodes. Yeah, this one's all about gathering. Gathering speed increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned on gathering camps. Does not affect woodcutter camp, which is interesting. Don't really give a shit. Harpy firekeepers can teach villagers how to be more nimble and agile. Global carry capacity increased by 5. That's fine. I think because they did give me the Blight Rot building, I have the... Yeah, we go. So it's the Blight post that gets introduced. You turn wood into purging fire, and then you can, like, upgrade it and stuff like that. And then hydrants can be used to store purging fire. Yeah. So you can build fire hydrants across town and stuff like that, so they don't have to manufacture one right when they need it or whatever. Anyway, we shouldn't have to worry about Blight Rot until we engage with it, maybe in, like, a glade effect, or somebody steps on our nuts, or a demigorgon comes out of the forest and is like, that's not what happens in the show at all, and he tries to bite me or whatever. How jolly am I? I'm ready for the holidays. I've been wishing people happy holidays at work. Nobody's looked at me weird yet, but I am in Seattle. So I was hoping for a little more pushback to be all like, oh, the holidays. But I don't know. Whole Foods is kind of like a conservative type beat, I think. We sell, like, organic type shit. And I don't really know. Oh my god, I am surrounded by forbidden glades. Holy shit, dude. They're trying to kill me. I only get one little guy. They're giving me one little guy. They're killing me. This Halloween season, they're fucking killing me, man. So I'm not gonna worry about the Blight Rot right now. I am going to need this building, though, or else I am probably going to be fucked in the ass. But probably not right off the bat. Especially since I'm just not going to be using, like rain engines at all. Because I'm not a fucking, what? It's not, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know? You couldn't keep up, your brain broke? That's fine. What I need you guys to understand is that sometimes you're gonna grow up, right? A lot of you young ones are gonna grow up, and you're gonna get a job, and some of your coworkers are going to have lived through this time period called the 70s, the 60s, the 80s, the 90s, you're gonna want to avoid them as much as possible because they smell. A normal 32 degrees gets, yeah. Hi, Egg, what's up? You wanted to find out how VR game speedruns look like? Oh god, Fat Cat, is that just when you get like whiplash? We should definitely play some VR speedrun games. Is my brain in another 3-hour stream today? Yeah, Cherry, I think I'm done with the 4-hour streams for now. I just want more of my day so I can focus on making like videos, and especially at the current moment, I'm moving out of my apartment. So I really want to focus on making videos and hanging out with like people outside of work and stuff like that, and then I would like to be more involved in like the political scene here in Seattle. So there's some organizations I'd like to join, or at least volunteer at like a food bank or a soup kitchen or something. So just the extra hour a day opens up a lot of stuff for me. It could be shorter. You guys prefer the 2-hour streams? We might just put this down to like one run. These runs tend to last forever too. Have I touched grass? I don't think we have. I was gonna say we don't have very much grass up here in the city, but the sun festivities. Villagers with this effect have a 20% chance of doubling the yield with each production cycle. Don't care. Under an open sky, this was just housing, so it's not a big deal. Humid climate is whatever. Fuel consumption at Hertz increased by 20% for each hostility level. That one's pretty dramatic. At 2 hostility. 4 is spreading contaminant. Blight Rot contaminates everything you send to the Citadel during the storm. The Queen's impatience grows 5% faster for every Blight Rot cyst in your settlement. Nauseating spores. Let's just not get up to 4 hostility. That's not exactly a difficult task for me. So as far as the harpies go, what do the trees give? The trees give Shrumbus and leather. We need jerk me off. We need paste me off. I need to boots me off, coat me off, educate me off, and treat me off. That's not too bad. That's all leather. That's leather posting right there. Well, there's jerky. That good old grain mill. There's boots. What do they need? Treatment and education? Surely we can find some buildings that are better for it than this. The 3-star fabric could be good, though. Sorry. Give me the weaver, yeah. Whoa. I'll take a ranch so we can get leather, and then if I can get small farm, I will. There's an apothecary, tea, dye, and jerky. Okay, well, tea and jerky is done. That's a pretty good drop for us. We need, harpy buildings. You're pretty sure Half-Life 3 will be announced soon? Here's the thing with Half-Life 3. I've said it before, and I've said it a million times. We're gonna have to kill Gabe Newell, and I know a lot of you are not happy with this. But if he lives any longer, then people are gonna get really comfortable with him being around, and, you know, we can't have that, or whatever it is. I do hope they eventually make Half-Life 3, because I do want to find out what the deal with G-Man is. I really like the idea of a guy like G-Man. Again, it's the same problem I have with, like, George R.R. Martin. It's just like, well, there's no shot that they do a good job writing for Half-Life 3. This has just been too long. Oh, all around Bakizi Mega Gatling P. Oh, the Mega Gatling P is crazy. Why must I expose my ears to the sound of me eating a liver? Sorry, I just woke up from like a nap. I got home from work and I took like a 20-minute nap and I drooled all over myself, so my saliva is kind of having a hard time staying in my mouth right now. So sorry if I'm slurping it up right now. They've been too focused on that new game for Half-Life 3. Yeah, honestly, they're probably more excited about working on Deadlock than the idea of Half-Life 3. Okay, now some of these are pretty good. The Hidden Rewards one's not too bad. Scouts work 10% faster on Glade events for every Firekeeper. That's whatever. Gain 1 tablet for every 2 completed Glade events is really good. An odd talisman made from the talons of a phoenix gained 2 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous or forbidden glade events. Totems spawned by the fisherman cave and cloned blood flowers do not count. Wildfire essence... I'm gonna go for hidden reward. They seem to be wanting me to crack open some gades. They seem to be wanting me to crack open some gays. Let's crack open a gay with the boys. From Plants vs. Zombies 2, Mega Gatling P is just fun to say. After, can I try Plants vs. Zombies 2? Isn't that a mobile game? Alright, it's order time. Order up 15 eggs is totally whatever, but I get double steel grater on paste production. And I would rather that than a trade route any day of the week. I will not be doing trade routes. I will be trying to avoid trade routes as much as possible. One tablet's gonna go crazy for us because we are getting tablets. I gotta make sure I'm monitoring the egg situation, which shouldn't be too actually tough because we're harvesting eggs. And stone! Rock and stone, brother! Rock and stone! Rock and stone, Ghibli, rock and stone. Alright, well, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's get a nice food. Let's get a nice surplus bonus going before we really have to play this god-awful video game and die. And die, dude. Alright, Blight Rot's at 0, which is nice. Let me see. What is your Blight Rot? Blight Rot only goes up. The heart of the colony is protected by the holy flame. Villagers gather here to rest, eat, and receive clothing. If the fire goes out, people will lose hope. This is true. If the fire goes out, folks, people will lose hope. If your Blight Rot gets too high, you also get consequences, and that one apparently is going to kill 3 of my villagers at random intervals. Had a lobotomy yesterday, that's right. I took a big-ass fucking needle, and you guys see that pill game? It's like, I don't know, where they stick the needle behind their eye, and then they just hit it with a hammer? Can I call you MGP? Probably not. I would just rename myself that. It would be a lot easier for me. Hello, Mackenzie Arts. What's up? Welcome back. Doing hat achievements in Black Mesa right now? Hat achievements? You're on Gonad's Lair? Dudes! Look at these dudes! Lizards would go a long way for us as well. I'm gonna turn in some meat. I don't care for the 2 extra workers right now. A mine would probably go crazy. I wonder if you get Blight Rot from the coal mines. Alright, we're not gonna have any shortage of rocks anytime soon. My problem is, because I went Harpies, I'm gonna need like a lot of leather for like coats, boots, and their houses. Is all like bolts of cloth. And I don't know where I'm gonna get any of that except from the trees. What the Sigma? It got into my head. Plants vs. Zombies 2 is also on PC. Now that I didn't know. That sounds fun. You feel slower than usual, Milk Lover? Is that because you haven't drank any milk today? They had half-off milk at work today, but I was like, I don't think I could, because it expires on the 2nd. I don't think I can get through a gallon of milk in 4 days. The achievement where you have to carry Purple Hat across the game to Nyland. You don't have to carry like a gnome across the game? Do I really need my frontal lobe? Does anybody? It's not like anybody really uses it. I'm getting a ton of Shrumbus though, which is nice. Greenhouse, I think, is usually my go-to farm, maybe? I don't remember what my go-to farm is anymore, actually. Now that I'm sick nasty with it. Are you at 1? You are at 1. Let's turn you in. I don't mind the extra hostility. I just want to turn in these eggs as fast as possible. And I'll take the extra workers. I will also take foxes. That's not too bad. Alright, let's get some houses going then. Ooh, I can do a funny. I can do a funny right here. We love a park feature. I'm infected by the Gen Alphas? Hey, 6-7, am I right, my fellow kids? Is that like a fantasy version of Frostpunk? Yeah, Spatcat, that's a pretty good way to put it. I would consider this like a fictional, rainy version of Frostpunk. Why the hell not? Whee! In the time zone, you woke up at 8 and slept at 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, hey man, 8 hours, 8 hours awake, 8 hours to work, 8 hours to sleep. Fast you can type a long nonsense word. How does that even work? How would I know how fast you're typing it? I'm infected by the Gen Alpha effect and I need to go to a mental hospital. Well, didn't Trump say he was bringing back mental hospitals or some shit like that, like asylum wards? So we can all go and see like Freddy Five Night in the funny bin or whatever. I'm sure you guys would love that. Pulling an all-nighter? No shot. Frog Punk, yes, Eggy. There we go, Frog Punk. That's a good one. I hope I don't get frogs, by the way. I do not have the resources to maintain frogbility. Can't believe I said that. Why stop at shrooms? Sell fungus, much like Pokemon. They sell fungus in Pokemon? Among Us. No, 3 hours and 40 minutes. What was that? Was that yesterday? It was 3 hours and 40. Did I really take 40 minutes to read like 20 pages? No shot, dude. Oh, I got it mixed up. Hello, Leanne. Welcome back. Ah, guys. I still need to make the femboy ASMR. I have the video editor open on my like computer just at all times, so when I'm like sitting eating like lunch or something, I'm like looking at my computer and like I touch it a little bit, but then I'm like, but I don't get very much done, so it's been very slow going. I'm kind of slow today. I'm so tired. Today is my Friday, and I have 4 days off after this, and a lot of that time is going to be spent moving the shit out of my current apartment into my new apartment. When you're playing Frostpunk, you always feel like it's cold in the house. Frostpunk is much like Fargo, where when you're either playing it or watching it, you just feel fucking cold. Which, I mean, happens to the best of us, I would say. Everybody's in a house, everybody got a house. Everybody do be housed. We be housed, folks. How long is the storm? 1:50. God, 3 minute storm time makes me want to... The idea of a 3 minute storm time makes me want to shoot my balls off. You're tired, Mega Gatling P? Same. A space wizard femboy. If you were a star, I would call you Starlight. Like the My Little Pony character. Starlight Glimmer. Fuck, I almost forgot her name. How'd I rate my sanity so far? I can feel my brain. I can feel my brain collapsing in on itself. But I did buy a 3X's jug of fucking apple juice today. I think I would prefer an herb garden. No, I would prefer a plantation. Not an herb garden. I'm gonna hold out for that. A forester hut would go fucking crazy, dude. Oh, they hate me, man. They hate me. I have to. Wow. Here it comes. Maybe not. Maybe they do hate me. Never mind. Alright, well, we got a forester hut, so I don't have to worry about dew or resin, which is kind of nice. So I don't have to make like a whole boatload of different like buildings just to get tools manufactured. I can just, I don't need a brickyard anymore. I could just get a carpenter, which is nice. Much like ice, not the ice, not the frozen water, not the secret police. Watch Peppa Pig or Bluey. I don't know. Dude. Why am I cussing? Then why do you know the F word? That's true. What if I streamed editing the ASMR femboy video so you had to work on it? Oh, what do I put in the background, though, while I'm editing it? Nah. That's a good idea, though, Aggie. I mean, next year I was thinking about just, on Sundays, instead of doing scheduling streams, I was thinking about doing, I was thinking about making a video game, for the entire year to see how much of a video game I could make throughout the year. Woodcutter's Prayer goes crazy. Over-diligent workers would save us a lot, though. Both of these are very good. I'm gonna go Woodcutter's Prayer, because I don't have a lot of wood anyway. And I am going to try and avoid these fuck-ass lizards as much as possible. Ding ding! Alright, there's nothing else to do right now, so let's get right into the news! Let's get another woodcutter. It's cloudy outside. That's nice. Wish it were cloudy. I think it was cloudy outside here in Seattle. Whenever you play Frostbite, you always choose soup from the sawdust. You don't care that they mad there eat it. Sawdust in the soup is always like the best choice of action for a game like that because it's just so fucking funny. Like, why wouldn't you pick it? My hostility, no! Friday, yours is Sunday today? Let me see. Somebody mentioned me in the Mountain Blade Discord modding community. Wham. You're in California, it's 5:30. Oh, when I said Friday, I don't mean like Friday the day. At the current moment, yeah, it's also 5:30 for me on a Saturday. I meant Friday as in relation to my work week. It's my weekend. It's my personal weekend starting tomorrow because I'm part-time. Alright, well, wood should never be a problem ever again with Woodcutter's Prayer. I think you can double up on Woodcutter's Prayer now that I think about it. Builders construct buildings 50% faster is honestly kind of fucking crazy. Not that we would need something like that, though. I'm going to hold on to this amber. I don't think I need any of this garbage. Bye. Fucking Farluff. We're gonna have to kill him next time we see him. Stonecutter's camp is not quite empty yet. Hey, Jack, what's up? What difficulty am I playing on? I went up a difficulty. I'm on veteran now. I went up a difficulty to veteran. I've remembered what it is like to play against the storm, and I've gone up another difficulty. I'm doubtful if I doubt I'll ever need to run into any sort of like blight rot contraptions or anything like that. But you never know. Also running harpies this run, so pray for me. Plus when resin production goes crazy, I'm not sure if we'll have to sacrifice coal and oil. And then we get a bunch of different stuff. I'm not sure if I want to do luxury goods though. So I will just stop burning oil and coal altogether. Well, we can find coal down here, that's easy enough. It's the oil that's probably gonna be a little problematic. The Space Boy Wizard is too feminine to be a space man wizard. You're in Pennsylvania, Leanne. Wow. You ever go out into the street and they try fighting you? I think my mom is from Pennsylvania. Don't we all have the same day, just different times? That is true. Chinese moment. The distance between the hearth and the storage room being just big enough to fit the house garden combo is so satisfying, Jack. I know! I love this combination so much. It's always so fun to see. Yes. The fuck is this guy saying? That's what I'm saying, Leanne. Oh. Later, Mackenzie. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. So we've got 2 woodcutters now, and wood is just never going to be a problem anymore since we have woodcutter sprayer. If you want to take, you must first give. +1 to wood production. +1 to wood production is 2 wood for every tree is kind of sicko mode. I had to be careful because I'm about to crack open 3 forbidden glades, and I honestly, let me at it. Am I a true masturbator? I don't think so. I think I need to get that title out of my, that string out of my title, cause, well, kind of Graham, actually, because people keep coming in here and thinking that I'm a girl. But they also keep coming here and saying that I'm a boy, which is also not correct. It's kind of incorrect to be like, oh, you're a boy, but it's also very incorrect to be like, you're a girl. I don't think people see me for who I am, which is a wizard. You don't fish from what I know? I'm not a fisherman. I've never been a fisherman. I see the appeal. The fishing in video games is pretty fun. Fishing in general, not my thing. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Don't much care for it. Super manly wizard. The secret cat organization. December is tomorrow's back cat? No shot. This is incorrect. On a Saturday? It's 47 degrees outside, that's nice. Oh, Millie Parfait is doing another outfit reveal. What should my first outfit be? Should it be like a potato? Should I get like a potato outfit? Like it's me but in like a potato suit? Would you guys appreciate that? We can make planks, I don't see the problem with that. I'd rather not do anything else though, so just, I don't know, just slowly make some planks. We gotta do something, I guess. Get you guys on the job, working it out. I still would prefer a plantation, I think, because I really do need the bolts for, or the, what's this fuck-ass ingredient called? I really do need the plant fiber to make boots and coats, I think. Actually, let me look. Tea needs a container. And rainwater. Fuck. Well, mushrooms come from the trees. We can do dye and herb. Dye can be made with coal for some fucked up reason. Berries. Jerky is meat. I think we have a ranch, so we can just do meat. You can turn plant fiber into meat. You can turn, like, algae and stuff into leather. I have a weaver, so I can... And this one is scales and leather, so... I don't know, man. Wait. What gender is he? Sadly, my wizard hat is very big. You guys don't like the wizard hat? You don't like big hats? Am I a space wizard creature? You used to call me on my pizza. They need to make... Drake needs to make more songs about food. I think that's how he can revitalize his image as like a pedophile, is to just be like, I like food, and I'm so sorry. I think you should get an outfit where someone has put a little bit of frosting and sprinkles on the start tip to chew on as a little treat. Very true, Jack. Nom. A comically large hat. A bigger hat. My first outfit is just the same hat, but even bigger. Hello, Alaskan. Welcome back, man. Good idea. Look how big my hat is, dude. You can't even see the screen on the short screen. I'm a robot. I'm a robot, and I like to dance. Robots can't dance. Or can they? What kind of dance would a robot even do? Overgrown stone node. With the robot? The robot? No, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. Damn, Zam! That's a big-ass hat. Damn, she 32? The fuck is that? Oh my god. It's a big-ass algae pond. That would sort my salad out for years on end. I don't have the big camps. I cannot forage anything. Oh, stormwater geyser goes crazy though. Alright, let me find out how to sort this salad. We could purging fire! No, I don't have anything for this. I would prefer it. The extra resin goes crazy. Ways of the forest goes crazy. Voices of the forest, though. Trees communicate with each other through their roots, making the forest aware of every move. Spawn 1 blight rot cyst every 120 seconds for every 2 glades discovered. This penalty is retroactive. Alright, well we can do that right now because that's not going to hurt me at all. Even in the slightest way possible. What I do need, though, is you dorks to come with me. Is it? Are we about to hit the storm? We are, in 10 seconds. It's fine. Because I have not discovered 2 dangerous glades or a forbidden glade. So that sorts that problem out pretty much instantly. Whatever, dude. Whatever. 4 purging fire, huh? Cut the fucking thing down. Cut the thing down and give me +2 my resin extractor. Whatever. Might have to get rid of some woodcutters, though. I knew it, dude! Harpies are such bitch asses. Yeah. Fuck you. Well, actually, since we do... What? Well, no, let's get a wood channel up and running, because since we do have woodcutter's prayer, it's not like we're hurting for wood. You're so happy right now. It's been 3 days since you had blood randomly coming out of you, Milk Lover. Congratulations. My coworker has also had blood coming out of them for a while now, so I bought a steak for them to eat. Hope they enjoy it. I like the stars on the bottom of the hat. It reminds me of the show Chowder. I have not watched Chowder in a very long time. That show's not on the air anymore, right? They fucking turn people into food, right? That's their whole thing. Their whole thing is that they're turning the frogs gay or some shit. I can't blame them. I was also turning the frogs gay at some point. Anyway, I could go for some fertility so I get, and some tech points so I can get some goddamn tools going so I can start clearing out some of these caches so I can win the video game. Because let me tell you, I don't think I'm doing too hot. How is Tyler today, Cherry? Well, his boyfriend wasn't texting him at all. So, what else? He seemed alright. We mostly just talked about New York because he's from New York. And I was like, oh, what's New York like? And then we just talked about New York, I guess. Small press, 3 oil for every 10 flour. I don't plan on making flour. I don't know. Industrialized agriculture. 50% amount of goods produced in the forest. How it's crazy. Obsidian runestone, a complicated runic structure designed to shield the hearth from corruption. The ancient hearth's resistance to corruption is increased by 400. That seems really good. I'm gonna take industrialized agriculture though. I think resin is gonna go a long way because you can use a lot of resin for the Forbidden Glades secondary one, so we can get more Queen's Grace. I think we're gonna be min-maxing our balls to the wall and stuff like that. You know how it goes. You wonder if my liver is dead? I don't drink. I mostly drink water. My liver's as healthy as a goddamn orphan child. No shot, it's on the air. It came out over a decade, just in case you wanted to turn into dust. Ah! Yeah, I was watching Chowder when I was a kid, so. Poor Tyler. Well, I don't know, that's just what happens when you date a white boy who looks like he's from fucking Philly. He ain't gonna text back. Whatever. He once got random nosebleed on a Russian lessons. Lucky it was the final lesson, so you just went home with a paper in your nose. Oh my god. My hostility. Should I finally grab at this lizard? We can get another resolve. That'll be good for hostility 1. Do 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 do. Am I losing my mind? I just have to think about what to talk about, I guess, instead of making funny noises like I'm a VTuber. Wish the best for you. Demo Man's liver literally left him. It really? I don't remember that part of the lore, but that does sound like something that would happen. So, the Demo Man is basically just like a homunculus at this point. Like, his body parts are just slowly escaping and turning into giant, like, creatures. It's honestly kind of indicative of something. Honestly, the Demo Man's journey is kind of indicative of a lot more about alcoholism than Disco Elysium is. The Demo Man is a very Disco Elysium character, is what I'm trying to say. He's very disco. Like, taking every part of the Demo Man and then just turning every piece of him into a boss is honestly... Hey, there's something to it. Theo, is it okay for me to be gay or no? Just wondering. Best of luck, Alaskan. That sounds like a tough journey you're going through. Finna have the stream on and play something on your PlayStation? Gotcha, Gatling Pete. I hope I make good background noise. What's my favorite German noise? I like when he goes, probably the mini sentry noise, the or some shit like that, however it goes. I don't fucking know. I'm just a boy. I'll take the extra resources. Fuck off, why not? Fuck all, why not? Ah, there's the carpenter. That's the speed I'm looking for, brother. Scrolls and paste go crazy, but this is gonna win us the Vidwagio game. And some goddamn fucking fertile farm field if I can find any. Water can get him drunk. That's funny. I need a dispenser here. Need a dispenser. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving, by the way? I know some of you are showing up for the first time on a second day. But did everybody eat lots and lots and lots of bird? Did you all slaughter a bird and then eat lots and lots of bird? I made a chicken. And let me tell you, it seemed that people appreciated it a lot more than they did if I had brought a turkey, which is kind of insane. Like, I don't know. Chill, girl. You don't celebrate Thanksgiving? That's fine. Thanksgiving's good. Where's Eggy when you need him? Bird was dry as fuck. That's why people like chicken a lot more than they like turkey, because nobody knows how to cook turkey, so it's dry every single fucking time. You can get turkey to be moist. The problem is that everybody's approaching turkey like they approach chicken. It's just like, no, they're two different birds, brother. But yeah, turkey tends to be dry as sin. But I mean, you've eaten processed turkey before. That ain't dry. I'm not ever making porridge, so I don't get benefit from that. Mold supply could go crazy, and I don't need religion, so I would rather they just shoot me in the fucking brain. Doo-doo. Oh man, this sucks. Alright, give me the fox one. Level 2 standing or 25 packs of trade goods. Oh my god, dude, these later quests are gonna fuck me in the ass. You fell asleep on Thanksgiving? What else is there to do except fall asleep on Thanksgiving? I went to a party on Thanksgiving, and I put it in like, because it was like a potluck. What the fuck is that? It was a potluck, and so we all had to bring something, and I brought the chicken, and I brought the bird rather, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a very chill party because all that's gonna happen is all my coworkers are gonna smoke pot. I don't smoke pot. But they do, so all that's gonna happen is we're all just gonna eat a bunch of food, and then they're gonna smoke pot, and then everybody's just gonna take a fucking nap. Anyway, I gotta do this. Resin! I'm so close to being so fucking cool with it if they would just give me fucking farmland, dude. What am I missing out on? Forbidden rituals at the Altar of Decay reduce hostility by 20 points every time a villager dies or leaves. That's funny. I can do this one, though. A powerful necrotic curse. Burning Blightrot cysts takes 10 more seconds. Hostilities increase by 30 for every wildfire essence stored in Sentiment's warehouse. This effect is only active when the corresponding glade event is worked on. That's easy. 4 minutes is fucking insane, though. 3 minutes and fucking 5 seconds is fucking crazy to me. Oh god. Tear the bitch down. I just don't have the resources for this. But they put all these fucking forbidden glades next to me, man! Wow. Also, I really need a large fishing hut. Because I got 3 of these fucking things. What kind of pot? Marijuana. You ate way too much then watched Casablanca? That's funny. There's no Thanksgiving for me. There's nothing I'm thankful for. Nothing to smile about here. Luckily the caches are bigger. It's not all bad, you know. I'm tearing down a lot of these altars and shit, these events, but it's not all bad because they're all giving me 1 in 75th point of grace with these caches. Sahilda, my girl! I wish you'd shown up earlier. I might have been able to use your resources for this thing. Dual brewing tools is okay. Generous donation, 0.5 reputation points. 18 amber for 0.5 reputation points goes crazy, though. I'll hold on to the amber for rerolls. 6 wildfire essence. Should I just rob her? No thanks. You don't want to rob somebody this early. It's a pain in the ass. We'll always have turkey. You mean the country? Any Turks? Any Turks in chat? What's that like? What's it like being Turkish? They got anything there? 2 minutes 30? Yeah, we're gonna beat it. Word of warning, when someone says we're having an old school party, they mean they put the funny mushrooms in the chocolates like brownies. I did, yeah! Yeah, Milk Lover, I saw that clip of Seth Rogen in that one movie where he's like, we're having an old school Hollywood party. And then what's her name ate like 6 of the different mushrooms with chocolates in them. Or chocolates with mushrooms in them. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Clearance water? No thanks. The clearance clear water, dude. No shot. We have a lot of wood. I'm already at 3 hostility. They fucking hate my ass, man. I have... What's the hostility down? Oh no, that's because of the event. I was like, no shot, we're already at 3 hostility. Well, that's because we aren't. That's just your mom. You hate heartburn? People tell me I have heartburn because I burp a lot after I eat food. And I'm like, well, Tums is evil. Antacids are evil. When you eat an antacid, you're killing 1,000 ants. Just think about that. That's at least like 60 pounds of sperm. You wouldn't kill 60 pounds of sperm, would you? What are you doing? You're eating... We're... 1 fucking bleach blood. Ugh. Oh, dude. I gotta get... I'm trying to get buildings to get the harpies clean and clear. I still need to get, like, a container. I still need a farm to feed the animals. Jerky is done. We need paste. I have boots. I need coats, scrolls, education. I have tea, and I need treatment. Ugh, yikes. That's basically every tick. But I would like, and I did get the carpenter though, which I'm happy about. I just don't have enough. You never have enough building slot. You need a strategy and you need to stick with it. The problem with picking a strategy like that is that it's evil. It's evil and they kill you for it. One day before No Nut November is over, my friends will suddenly be unavailable to hang out tomorrow. Does anybody actually do No Nut November? Is that like a thing that people actually do? Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. I can turn this one in. I don't need the resources. I don't quite need the resources. You've had heartburn before, it hurts? It does indeed. It does indeed. That's why they invented Tums. That's why they invented the tummy. Yeah, No Nut November is actually an illusion. However, Locktober is very real, and if I see you jerking off in October, we'll kill you. You have silent reflux? Yeah, I have acid. Sometimes, not when I'm upright, Jack, but I do get acid reflux if I lay down after eating. Then I start puking. You made heavy sandwich yesterday. It was pretty good, but you didn't like the olive. Yeah, a lot of kids don't really like olives. Although, I saw a kid when I went. Like, the first kid I've ever seen who likes olives. Some guy brought his kid into work the other day to go grocery shopping. And I was like, I looked at him and I was like, she likes the olives, huh? And he was like, yeah, she loves them. I was like, oh shit. Got such refined taste at like 6 years old. The test for the strongest warriors. Nobody actually succeeds in No Nut November. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't seem like anything that like, semen retention isn't real, is it? That's just something everybody made up to trick themselves into thinking to be Puritan or whatever. Ooh, what the fuck? Oh fuck. Oh shit, this one's gonna be bad. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna get an impatience point. Strongest and weakest points have become a direct target for the Blight Rock. Corruption in the Ancient Hearth grows 50% quicker. That's not a problem. The forest is merciless. Every 120 seconds, a Blight Rot cyst is spawned. For each hostility level. Alright, well, let's try and avoid that then. 0.5 Impatient activates every time... What is this? Send contaminated goods is very funny. You receive 0.5 Impatience points. It activates every time work on a corresponding Glade event is started. Won't be reversed once work is stopped. That's a filthy trick. This is working... Okay, both of these are working effects. So if I do get Purging Fire, then this is not a problem. I can do Crystallize Dew if they get this farm up fast enough. Because I can invest in a... Forester hut. Those are some big-ass rocks, son! Damn, son! Where'd you find that? What the fuck is this? That's a tree. That's a tree. Alright, lads. Get to work, please. Improvised tools is pretty good. Gain 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during a storm is pretty good. Mist piercers is not very good for me. Reroll me. Wood production's increased, but harvesting and planting is slowed. Global production speed increased, but traders arrive slower. Exploration expedition. Global resolve boosted for 5 for 180 seconds every time a new glade is discovered, but wood cutting's 25% slower until you open at least 2 more glades. Fine. Give me exploration, expedition me. Is there a small glade I can crack open? And that would be this one over here, which is perfectly fine. What about you? Is there a small glade you can crack open? And that's gonna be way out here in the distance. No. This is tense. All of a sudden the game got super tense. What the fuck? You'll get another blueprint. You should turn it in so you can build it. If it's good, like a big fishing hut. I'm dumb, man. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I also need purging fire. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. All of a sudden they were like, here, have a job. I was like, okay. Whatever, dude. Give me 10 of these bad boys. Thank you. And I'm gonna need some workers. You guys are fine. Keep cutting wood for me. You guys are almost done, and you're probably also you're not almost done. You guys are almost done though. Want hot chocolate milk? I'll just make you'll make cacao or hot chocolate? I love cacao. It's funny, I have 10 packs of provisions. Oh, no, I can't. Well, they'll have to get started farming right now. Because I think in next season... Okay, I need builders. I need you guys to clear out and help build, like, right now. Everybody needs to build, like, right now. I'll get one person over here. I don't mind the leather. When you forget the sugar. You used to puke from eating olives? Olives are tasty. Oh, if you want chocolate milk, you'd rather make hot chocolate. No shot. Hot chocolate upsets my stomach. Chocolate should not be warm. Like that. It's kind of evil. Kind of evil you would consider that. Alright, get that girl out of here. Give me a goddamn lizard. I need more houses as well. Wham, 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 wham. I don't think I need 4 farmers. I don't think that's wholly necessary. I'll do it, but it's like, why the fuck not? And then I might as well get some purging fire, and since I'm making purging fire, we might as well run a rain engine. I don't see why not. What are you making? Resin and dew? Oh god, dude, planting 5 dew goes crazy. Planting 5 dew goes crazy. What are you doing? You're cutting into that one. Very good. Alright, I only need 1 firefighter right now. Wow. What are you guys so fucking happy about? Oh, they have shoes. Everybody got shoes, and they were like, this is the greatest day of my life, man. This is the greatest day of my life. Well, it's about to be the worst. Alright, they're planting dew, so after this season, we might get lucky and it might grow. Good thing I got 4 of these fucking farmers, because these guys are taking a lot of breaks. We're gonna get a shitload of resin as well. 50% of amounts good produced. Wow, good thing I took all this shit, dude. 5 dew? 12 resin goes crazy. Do the do. You guys have that new Baja Blast pie from Taco Bell yet? Oh my god, Alaskan, I have not had Firehouse subs in like a year now. I forgore what Firehouse subs were shipping me. Too bad you're also 20% microplastic now. Yeah, everybody gets to be a little microplastic now. Everybody was like, oh, this is like a big deal. This is kind of like what lead was. It's all in our bloodstream now. But it's like, I don't know. That's just how it goes. Gonna make a safety pin necklace? Same Jonas, man. Gonna go right through my thoracic... Gonna go right through my fucking... femoral artery. That's not right. That's the femur. What am I thinking of? What's that damn artery that goes through your neck? Not your thoracic? Your thoracic artery? haven't been to Taco Bell in a while. We are gonna get that fucking... We are gonna get this bread, dude. Look, little pine trees. Little resin trees. And a bunch of that damn dew. I'm doing the dew. Alright, so this is gonna be comparable, so... Give me one of these guys, and I need to pull one of you off. I still need to crack open 2 more glades, and it's gonna be these 2. They'll get there. It's chill, it's chill. I don't want to hit this yet, because they're gonna give me blight rot cysts, and I need you to make just a smidge more so you can get working on them. However, I would like to do it before the storm. 3 minutes? Fuck it, go. Do. They're taking their time getting this fucking crystallized dew, man. A full minute to harvest. Do. For each hostility level, I can get that down to 0. My wood, though, is kind of... If I get it down to 0, then literally nothing is a problem, actually. Literally, it's not a problem at all, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So if I do this, and then this... It's literally not a problem anymore. The storm isn't even a problem now. The neck artery? The artery that's going through your neck is called the neck artery? You got my ass. Did I ever think of how shite feels? Speaking of Tyler Cherry, he kept showing me a video today about the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade, where one of Lady Gaga's dancers were dancing in horse shit. Because a horse took a shit in the middle of the street, and they were doing choreography in the middle of the street where the horse shit was. And she was, like, dancing around in it just fine. Like, you know, oh, it happens that you're gonna... You know, when you're, like, a dancer on the street, you know, especially in New York, you're gonna be dancing in shit. That's just how it goes. I need a bathhouse. A bathhouse has treatment. Right. I remember to get a bathhouse. But she did like a move where she like put her hand on the ground and that got covered in shit, and then she did the thing where she like rubbed her body like a thing like a Lady Gaga would do, and her body was covered in shit. And he just could not stop laughing at it. I was like, damn, brother, it's a little funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm about to get Queen's Grace and then my hostility's about to jump up. Wood is still fine. You tell me a wood fired this pizza? A safety pin necklace is where you keep a promise to not cut yourself every day. Oh, Jonas. I thought a safety pin necklace was like pushing safety pins into your neck. Okay, I thought you were just doing like a KMS joke. Have y'all guys ever feel like everyone hates you? All the time. I think that's a normal feeling. You're not important enough to be hated? That's kind of narcissistic, Graham. Sounds like Tyler had an amazing day. Ew, yeah. Even better? I think... listen, depending on how much they were paying to do the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, I think I'd be cool with dancing around and shit. Basically what it's like being a damn cashier here in America anyway. Except I get paid a lot less for it. In my point of view, no shot, dude. Well, at least my sub-resources are full up. 48 resin goes crazy. 48 resin goes crazy. Also turn this off. Ground bait. Ground bait, you know what I'm saying? Ground bait. I ground up the bait. You're gonna make a safety pin necklace, Jonas? Gotcha. You have heavy phobia? Heavyophobia? Heavyophobia. The fear of TF2 heavy. He is lurking around every corner. This is true. There is something to that. You really do need 4 workers on this fucking farm, huh? That's crazy. Here it comes. It's gonna go. Wah. What I need is food. You've got arachnophobia? That's a pretty classic one. Not too bad. We can already make all of this. We can make dew, we can make tea, we can make fabric. Barrels would require dew. Oh shit, that's so useful. Ah, it's really good. Surely there's something else out there for us though. Rainmill has scrolls and paste. Herb Garden has food, though. Like, these are a lot of advanced ingredients. We have dye. We can make dye. We have wood. That's easy. That's done. And this has flour in it, too, in case I need it, which I don't, because why the fuck would I ever need that? We need food. We need food so we can feed the ranch. So give me the rain mill for sure. Scrolls and paste, done. So jerky, paste, shoes. Do I have coats? I need coats. Oh shit, dude. Alright, I need coats, I need education, and I need treatment. And that's it. And then I need a farm. So I need 4 more ticks. And that's most of that, so. Alright, give me some fucking farmers. Training grounds, no shot. Tanning racks could be good. I'm gonna take the extra goods for her hearth level. We can just keep making more hearts. We can keep making more hearts. The trader? Zorg! My boy, Zorg! My boy, Zorg. Am I ever with the storm? The hell did you just ask me? Is that racist? Can you ask a guy like me that? You do know I'm only like a third a minority. Oh fuck, a small farm, dude. Biscuits can now be produced in the kiln and the rain mill. A small farm, farmer's pack, and an herb garden. Zorg, I'd jerk you off if I could, buddy. I'd fucking stick my hand so far up your ass, your prostate would be giggling. You play with so much more love for my people. You go straight for the money every time, not even looking at the wants. Well, sometimes I do that, Jack. If I'm running like a more robust, if I'm running a more robust species selection, like if I'm doing like foxes, humans, and beavers, then I'm like, all right, give me a farm, give me an economy, sell everything. Let's just buy our way into a victory. That I get. But since I started with harpies, I have to invest in the harpies, or else they're just gonna get all fucked up at me. They're just all gonna get like super mad. Anyway, give me some damn amber. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I want at least the small farm, so I need 1 more. Match me? Thanks. Alright, now we just gotta find some more fertile land. I just need the baseline economy so I can get the ranch going more than anything. And with the ranch, then I can start getting stuff like jerky. I can start getting stuff like dye and paste, and that'll be good. And then, like, with dye, like, I can use... Well, never mind. I don't think you can use the ranch to make insects, now that I'm looking at it. Ugh, I can start making... With the extra grain, I can make fucking leather. With more grain, I can make fucking meats. With the grain, I can make eggs, and then I can just invest all that shit back into my economy. You know, I can use the leather to make boots, you know, all of a sudden... It's shoring up. I just need some damn fucking fertile land. My economy's gonna be a little shot, but that's fine. As long as I can kiss you, yes you, the viewer, on the lips, just like you've always wanted. And I know you've always wanted it, because you're here every single fucking night. Isn't that right? I'm looking at you, right in the eyes. Here I am. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. That's right. You're here, and you're queer. Doesn't look right. I need to be a little bigger. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. You have somniophobia. What does that mean? They have against the storm, but not a game where you are the storm. That is true, Graham. You can be against the storm in only a way that a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want less people. I just can't. I don't have the food supply to house more people. Because I don't have fertile farmland, because they hate me, because my anus, or whatever it is. Can I get some parts? This one. 20 foxes, 15 tea. Fuck. This is all that I can do now. Alright, I'm gonna get another woodcutter. And 2 of these woodcutters are not going to be opening glades. No, I don't have the parts for this. Hang on. You're not gonna get refunded if I destroy you. Fucker. I need gears. One time I need parts, man. Nowhere to be found. There is jerky in every run. There is jerky in every run. Backs. Actually, I often have to favor them during the storm so they don't leave. Yeah, Jack, yeah. Especially with the harpies. They're so lightweight. Russian sci-fi? Russian Soviet sci-fi? Not Dostoevsky. I can't think... Asimov? You're not talking about Asimov? I have a book by... I haven't read any Asimov, don't get me wrong. But I have a book by him. I don't remember... where is it? I don't know, it's... I have... The only Asimov book I have is Winds of Change. I don't know which book that's supposed to be, but... Hello, Mathis, what's up? How goes it? How goes it? So far, it's looking a little sussy. I don't want to open up any forbidden glades right now. I just want to open up some regular glades. Do not avoid glades except where marked. Yeah, you guys can go into there, though. You're not a kisser? Well. You knew I was gay? I have bugs in my skin? Ah! That's cool. I could pull off a good Oogie Boogie. Maybe not. You have to be like a big guy to do that. Not a big guy. I'm not a SpongeBob big guy pants okay. That's the thing, man. Ivan Yermov or Alexander Kazantsev? No, I've never heard of those. The writer I'm looking at right now is, although I probably shouldn't be as interested as I am, because I've been reading critiques as well, is David Harvey. He seems to be in vogue, or at least he was in 2018. I'm kind of late when it comes to theoretics, so please forgive me. I'm gonna write those names down, though, Jack. Ivan... because I like to read. Soviet paleontologist. Okay. You've got me interested. Alexander... Kazakov? No. Kazant... It's a Soviet-Russian writer. Sounds like I know some more well-known guys. Well, I mean, we're reading Terry Pratchett right now. This isn't exactly the... This isn't exactly the cusp of fiction, like, not necessarily fiction writing, but, like, adult fiction writing, you know? We're not exactly walking away with, like a new perspective on reality. We're just we're having a jaunt, if you will. A jaunt. A good old-fashioned jaunt. A yaunt. Still banned from New Zealand? What the? Oh, thank you, Mathis. You say you're banned, but never how. And that's the thing, Graham. He's doing a post-structuralism where it doesn't really matter why he's banned, but just know that he is. It's like how when I was 13, my cousin used to kiss me on the lips. Let me see. We're about to open 1 glade, 2 glade, red glade, blue glade, but... if we can do these ones, that would be exemplary. We're already about to hit the storm again. This is a clearance season. Fuck. Oh, I need an economy so I can get the ones that decrease the amount of storm time you actually have. I also want to burn all this coal that I have so I can get this out of the way. So I can start sacrificing coal again. I mean, this mine wouldn't be too bad, but again, I don't have any parts. All of a sudden, parts are in demand. What am I fucking driving, a BMW? Handsome, you mostly say that because you're a male? That's some good music, though. Oh, is that grain? That old grain mill? Holy. Well, I don't have the parts for it, but... also, I want to sell you guys for slop, please. $10. Any fertile farm field, though? Any fertile farmers? Are there any fertile farmers among us? I don't remember this song at all. Kinda going crazy on it, though. I want to get in this little area over here. I want to open up this Forbidden Glade. I'm running out of food. I'm not quite running out of timber. I don't quite know. They shouldn't be using wood for anything, though. Well, I guess you are, but it shouldn't be going that fast. Uh-oh. We're at 2 hostility and I haven't done a fucking thing. What year is it? It's year 5 already. God. Well, at least I have a shitload of resin, and I got more dew bars than I can account for. Plus, we're loaded up on caches right now, so that's a full point. That's... 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Something like that. It's not too bad. Plus, I mean, Resolve should be boosted here the second that I can find another goddamn fertile farm patch. As long as nobody starves. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't want to burn. Hang on, give me a second. Can I get away with just not having any woodcutters? Whoops. I can't. Well, I can get away with 1 hostility, which I'm very okay with, actually. Alright, sweet. 5 of these fucking tablets? That's a lot better than 20 of these crates, I'll tell you that much. Double jerky goes crazy, but 15 roots every time I don't know. We're cracking open these glades like a motherfucker, so... just remind me not to sell the tablets. I have to remember, do not sell the tablets. Do not sell the tablets. I have to get a bathhouse. Make a bread plantation, Graham? I'm gonna make a cocaine plantation is what I'm about to do. And to burn 14 blight rot cysts, deliver 20 purging fire, and I get an extra fuel mix. Or have 20 foxes and feed them 40 porridge. Fuck. Nah. This one would be easier because I can just run blight rot. and then burn it down. It wouldn't be that tough. Anyway, I wanted to re-roll this. That's what I was saving that amber for. Plantation! Where were you when I needed you? I don't think I need you now. Now that I think about it. We can get coats, though. Coats and water skins. Water skins. Meat. And leather. Alright, that's our container and our coats. That's done. So container is no longer a problem. Food is no longer... Well, developed food is not a problem. What we need is actual food. We need food, which is like a kind of like a nightmare right now. And then we need treatment and education. Holy, listen to that. Done? Nice job, team. That's why they pay you the big bucks. Oh, shrumbus. Le Clothier. You feel slower again? Maybe sleeping 3 hours a day isn't good for a person at your age since you're not even 18 yet? Man, that sounds awful. That sounds awful. I mean, not getting enough sleep when you're older sucks ass, but you can sort of handle it because you're probably, like, doing less. But being, like, 18 and, like, developing with less sleep sounds like shit, dude. It actually sounded cool when you did the silly high-pitched throat singing into with the music. That's not what you wanted from me. I don't know. I'm just a boy. Listen, I'm just a boy in a girl's world. You know, I'm a boy in a girl's world, and I've lost my human rights because I am a boy. You guys know that, like, manga where, like, that busty girl lost her human rights because she's too short? What if you were, like, a femboy in a girl's world and you lost your human rights because you were too short? Blight rot spores aren't technically eggs, but they taste the same. 5 eggs even when a blight rot cyst appears in my settlement. 10% higher chance of producing double years, but consumption is turned off. Resources you sacrifice the ancient hearth burn quicker. I mean, this is the only one that doesn't punish me. I mean, I could just take the amber. I could take the amber and buy the oil. I could take the amber and buy the oil. I could just buy the oil that I need to burn for that order, now that I think about it. I'll take the eggs, whatever. Fuck it, dude. They hate me anyway. They've always hated me. Oh, is Prof here? Hey, Prof. Femboys are accented on a girl's world, I would guess. You feel so shit, can't wait until you're 18 when life beats you? Beats you off, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait till life sucks me off, or whatever it is. I can actually take this worker out of here, because the storage is full, I think. 10? 10. That's fine. You don't need to be in there not doing anything, because you're just... I got 7 builders. I mean, I don't know. If they clear out more space over here, I can form up an industry. I could form up... Form of... Cocksucker! Where is my carpenter? Oh, perfect. Oh, I don't have any fabric, I think. Well, yeah, okay. Let's get you cracking, then. I guess we'll need bricks, too. 236 bricks should honestly be fine for a shallower economy, and then we can take that guy off there, and then you can do that and that. We don't want to be investing into packs of luxury goods yet, if at all, actually, now that I'm looking. I'm looking. Are stories about height I think you would like? That's very funny. Who's younger? Ooh, where? You. Oh, yes! Yes, dude! Yes! Yes! Fuck! Finally, my time has come. I may now pass away in peace, as they want to kill me. Cut that tree. I don't know if I will. Oh, 10 parts! Stop. I have to take a shit. BRB. Omega lol. I need to put on music, but I don't know what I want to put on. Donkus Congus? No shot. TF2? OSRS. I want to bore you guys to death with adventure music. Alright, BRB. Gotta poop. Gotta poop my brain out. Don't do it. Okay, can you, like, be quiet for, like, a second? Thank you, Jesus. Medieval OSRS. Two things. I pooped, and then I, got some, Sour Patch Kids. Thoughts? It's so quiet now without the RuneScape music, jeez. Ew, ew. Ew, poopy, ew. Favorite RuneScape city? Probably, probably like Newark or something. I don't know. Like Boston. Alright, let me see. No, what's it called? I wanna like Canopus. Or what's that town called in Canopus in Mauritania? I wanna like it, but I don't think I can. So I think I don't care for Varrock, and Camelot sucks. Camelot is Boston and RuneScape. I don't know. Revachol? Is that an answer? Oh god, dude, I'm almost out of food. Who the fuck is sucking up all my wood? I need more houses. You need more, huh? We can do another park. We can pair that one with a garden, and that'll effectively complete both of those. We finally have fishermen. Our food, it's gonna take a while for our food situation to stabilize out. I'm gonna have somebody, no. I was gonna have somebody there at all times, but I don't really get anything by that. You need workers. I don't need the grain, but... Alright, you cut that down. Let's get a... Let's just clear this area out and get industry going now that I have the thing that I need to have, which is this thing right here. It's gonna be slow going to get all the resources I need for that. Stomr is also here. I have nothing for him. He doesn't want to buy anything. I want that one! I want that one! Oh, I want both of these! Oh, fuck, dude, all 4 of these are really good. Oh, shit, but Storm Shield is the most important one. So I need 13 amber. Fuck me, dude. Oh, I'm willing to sell all of this coal. I'm willing to sell you lots of wildfire essence. Not all of it, though. I need some of it. Yeah, I need 4. I definitely need at least 4 wildfire essence. Here, have a tablet. No, I need 5 of those. Do not sell the tablet. Fuck. Oh, I need the parts. Oh, I'll sell the coal. That's a fine enough amount of coal. I'll take it. Anything that decreases the storm goes fucking crazy. I'm gonna eat more watermelon-shaped Sour Patch Kids. Are they really Sour Patch Kids if they're watermelons? What does bisexual mean? You haven't figured it out? Playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 playthrough? You think so? We played Parkitect. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I would die. I think I would die. Alright, the storm is a little shorter now, by 15%, which goes crazy, dude. It goes fucking crazy. It helps me out like a tremendous amount. The problem with that is that it makes the year shorter. I'm almost out of food. It's kind of over for me. How many builders do I have? 3. You guys are really taking your time with this, huh? You're Pan Prof? Oh yeah? Well, if you was from where I was from, you'd be freaking dead. Is that what he says? Is that what the scout man says? Or is that what the bond man says? I don't think the bond man says that shit. Anyway, people are gonna start starving, and honest to God, it's not my problem. What's Pan? He's a twink, I think. 8 for 2 planks. Goes sucky. Give me my wood back. They're gonna start making tools, get this space up and going. I don't think I need more than one forester hut, to be honest with you. Alright, I think all of my industry is gonna be situated out here, including my agricultural space. And that old grain mill is that old grain mill. I fucked a pig. Why did Bill Clinton fuck that pig? He really shouldn't have done that. That's kind of fucked up. It's kind of a fucked up thing for Bill Clinton to do. Nah, it kind of makes sense for a guy like Bill Clinton to fuck a pig. You know, when I was younger, my cousin fucked a pig. I thought that was weird, but, I mean, I guess there are dudes out there just having sex with animals. Which, you know, I mean, to each their own, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't be so judgy. Would you guys fuck a pig? What's my type of woman? A pig. Bill Clinton and David Cameron are not too different. There's an era of politics where it's just like these two fucking old dorks having sex with pigs. And I think that's just wonderful. I think that's something we should expand on. Not the pig fucking part, that's kind of bad, but what kind of guy, there's all kinds of dudes out there. There's a dude out there for everybody, I think. Nope, are you sure? Are making it sound like the Black Mirror episode? Nah, he only fucked a pig for like a minute and a half or whatever it was. It wasn't that serious. Not sure why it was made such a big deal. It's like, yeah, man, okay, we get it. Whatever. He was gonna make a bunch of bees kill everybody, or like drop a bunch of bombs or something? If the Prime Minister didn't have sex with a pig live on TV? I mean, that's basically what Starmer's doing anyway. Is Starmer still the PM of England? Of England? UK PM. It is still Starmer. How is he not? Labour Party landslide victory. Ah, I'm an American. I'm an American who lives on the West Coast. Not gonna know anything about what's going on over there. Leisure and treatment. What do I need? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, I'm running out of fucking food. I gotta find... when's the next trader get here? Fuck. I could probably call him immediately. I don't want the half point, though. I gotta think about a solution for this food problem. I mean, we're gonna have to open up another glade, I guess. Or, God forbid, farm a little fucking faster. 3 veg. 3 veg is no good. Is it storm season? It is storm season, too. Much. Starmer will get replaced soon, Prof? Yeah. Wait, well, hang on. Did they did, hang on, what are their elections called? UK elections, not the general election. They had is it like polls recently? Because aren't, like, local election results 2025 in England, 1,600 seats is fucking... Oh, councils. Okay. Reform UK is 677 councillors. Ugh, yikes. Yikes, dude. What is Reform UK? Reform UK is just a liberal party? It's a right-wing populist political party. Ugh, dude. Ugh. Ashfield Independence is so funny. I thought the Greens did a lot better. I can't believe they are. Astounding how England has just become Reform UK and Lib Dem now. Astounding. Like, it took them this long to be all like, oh yeah, we're just gonna get with the modern period. Hilarious. Because the ID law and milkshake tax and the rubber tax? Hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Oh, my gender? Rezoint. Oh, me? Gungaga. I wish my fucking population would stop eating. Can I get these guys to just stop fucking munching? Stop chowing down? Anyway, I want to burn coal. Yeah. Just like that, actually. Perfect. It's not gonna last very long. Oh my god! They burnt it all up? That was quick. What happened? Sacrificed 3 coal. I only had 3 coal? What happened? I only had 3 coal. I thought I had 20. I must have used it somewhere. Whatever. How small are my hands? My hand is about the size of my hand. Does that count? You're way too invested in the UK politics? No, all good. I'm invested into politics in general. Ooh, my ranch is up and running. So I can turn... Oh, well, that's kind of a solution to this whole debacle I'm in right now. Turning that old grain mill and some algae into food could be good for us. It looks like the lizards are good at it, but I got 10 of these bastards, so... Low on food. Trust me, girl. I know. Trust me, girl. I know. These guys are doing their best to pump out some food. Also, you can industrialize the ranch somehow. Kind of insane. Kind of insane to think about. But okay. We might as well get shoes up and running, too. Fabric. How are you guys making fabric right now? You're just doing the same thing he's doing. 6 for 2? How about 2 for 2? Go crazy with the bricks, then. Fabric is good. Shoes are good. No training gear. Stamping mill, don't need yet. Apothecary, don't need yet. Could make jerky, not gonna make jerky. I need basic food right now. Meow. And then you will not be using oil to make that. You'll be using salt and meat to make water skins. My skin? Oh yes, my skin, it's made of water. You probably didn't know that. Tanning Rat goes crazy. No politics in this economy? That's true, Graham. What gender? Oh, well, you're asking Alaskan what gender they are. Okay. Matthew says he's in love with me. Very good. Book of Water. For every 30 vein charges mined, rainwater production, all recipes using rainwater get 5% chance of producing double. 10 skewers for 10 pickled goods. Zorg's secret ingredient is only good for, like, lizards. It goes crazy for lizards. And foxes, apparently. Now that's interesting. Maybe one day, but I'm gonna take the leather production. I think I might skip this next set of newcomers, because everybody's just gonna be starving. Which, honestly, I guess is fine, now that I think about it. And it's not that big of a deal. Oh, also, it's... 6, 7, 8. Still don't have any packs going. Farloff's taking a while. I don't think Farloff has any food. Plus, we don't have any amber either. We're in it for the long haul, I'll tell you that much. I just have to do I have to deliver the boots and coats? Do I have to deliver the boots and coats? I would have to turn consumption off on those. Sorry. Omega lol. What? Dude. Still, Britain is fucking crazy, having a bicameral legislature, a parliament, and a first past the post voting system. It's insane. You're not even allowed to vote there yet? Yeah, prof, it is kind of a fucking mess. Their election system does seem kind of like a fucking nightmare. Although, it is funny watching them switch out their executive, like, over and over and over again. At the current moment, I'm just cutting down trees for food. These guys should be giving me some sort of supplement for food. At least a little, but yeah, everybody's gonna start starving. Hunger. Average bonus -1, max bonus infinity. Well, maybe if you'd fucking eat, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You don't get any of this politics stuff, Milk Lover? That's okay. It doesn't seem like most people do either. So I don't think you're missing out on anything. Are you threed? You are threed. Mithregan. Well, wood is finally starting to go back up again. We are getting a ton of tools. We're finally getting a bunch of tools, yay! Newcomers? Since everybody's starving, let's just take the newcomers, I think. 63 food? Let's just take the extra 63 food. I'll fucking take it, dude. That'll keep the run going for just a smidge longer. Fucking Mithregan. I can't do anything with you guys, but you could look pretty. I guess I can make you cut wood. Britain has Greg's, so it's not all bad? Yeah, I hear Greg's is not too bad. At least the sausage rolls, that's all they ever talk about. Ever should try a Greg's chicken bake in their life? Eat the newcomers. Eat the newcomers. What I need before everybody starts starving is a cornerstone that gets me resources when people die. 63 meat should go a long way, though. I'm not sure how long. Probably not that long, now that I'm looking at it. Ooh, they're farming, dude. We're all farming. I'm all farmed up. Because I have a ton of resin. If there's a situation with which I could make a bunch of money from selling fucking resin and crystallized dew, I would not mind. Or cracking open some caches so I can get the extra amber would also go crazy so I can get another reroll. But you are taking your time with it, aren't you? This is what you guys should be doing. You should be in here. And then more people can go in here too to get this amber and boots shit rolling. You can just move rocks around in a big pile. Why the fuck not? Alright, what can I do with tea, though? We can use resin for tea, any type of rainwater, and then as far as containers go, any type of container, probably gonna be water skins. You can use anything to make dye, I guess. Meat to make jerky. Use the meat to make the jerk me off. Don't worry about flour. Use the dye or the wine to do that. Use any of these ingredients to make scrolls. Paste can be dye or salt. And then any kind of meat to make paste. Coats. Yep. And then dye or resin. Don't worry about packs of building materials. Water skins can use those. That's fine. Good. Good. Where art thou? We have a lot of space for buildings. It doesn't actually look like our city's that big, but that's also because I haven't built any of these buildings, which would honestly probably go a long way, but I don't have anything that I actually need to make those. I can start investing in. Actually, let's do this first. Let's fight the giant fucking river kelpie instead of getting fucking ass blasted. A random water geyser will appear there. I would rather do this and fight the kelpie in the mouth. I would rather mount the kelpie. Politics is optional at this point, Graham? Yeah. Under the spell of the kelpie, controlled like a marionette. Every 90 seconds, 2 random villagers stop working and will blindly walk towards the kelpie. I'm going to be using my algae. You? And you. That cuts me down to 3 minutes 5. That's fine. Go crazy. That's giving me a headache. What is this? An alchemist hut. No thanks. No thanks. I'll take the shrumbus. I'll take the mushrumbus, please. Go, go, go. Please give me the extra food. Thank you very much. Is that gonna get me amber? It is. Yay! So I don't think I can win this game just yet, because there's 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, 5 points. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to open up 4 more blades. You're done. Skill issue. Skibbity-dibbity. Alright, so this one's fairly easy. That one sort of sorted me out pretty well. I just need the amber, brother. I need the amber. You peed on yourself and now you have to clean it up. Oh, you threw up and now you have to clean it up. It's less blood this time, so that's good. Cherry, you're gonna die, brother. Oh, Farleth. 9 cents for axes. 9 cents for axes doesn't sound too bad. So we'll take 9. We'll start with 9. We'll start with 9 and grab this. And then I want 20 coal. And I want 20 oil. And I want to burn these next summer. Oh, there goes all my resin. How about some dew? Yeah, half the dew sounds fine. Do the dew, man. Do the dew. You don't have any food. Farleth is not a food guy. Well, when you know, Farleth is not an eater. That's the thing. He's not an ant eater. My rancher and my forager is charmed. Skill issue. Look at him walk over there. Look at him walk over there and they're just gonna stare at it and look stupid and silly and stupid and silly and silly and stupid and stupid and silly. Hello, Corey. Did I scare you? Ah! Eek! My balls! Puking blood's gotta be deadly and shit? Yeah. He's just gonna die, man. It's just gonna... Cherry, you're just gonna stop showing up to stream one day, and then I'm gonna wonder where you are, man. Oh, fuck. These guys can't farm fast enough. Holy shit, you guys suck. No gathering nodes near the herb camp. Not a one either. I would not stop. Me when I die? me when I die? I would never. And this is true. That's not something I had considered, to be honest with you. Two hostility. That's okay, I gotta burn the coal. Is 1 okay with you guys? So it would seem. You fuckers, dude. Stop being cringe. Oil's done. Oh, I don't want to burn that much wood, though, dude. I mean, I guess that's what it's for. It's fine. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, harpies. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, yeah, I was doing this, that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking good, looking grand, looking slim, looking dim. Acutia is on the ground when Cherry dies. You talking about his puke? Red sticks. Oh yeah, I gotta reroll. Alright, that one's done. Well, the lizards are happy about all this. The lizards seem happy about all this nonsense. My resolve! It's cantankered! Alright, give me a cornerstone that's useful, like the clay delivery line. Oh, silent looting would go crazy, dude. Silent looting's gonna go crazy when I start turning this shit in, man. So we'll do it. We'll do it, and we'll feel good, because we're doing it. We'll do it because we'll feel good, because we'll be doing it. Turn this in for more resin. Fuel consumption in Hearths is decreased. I'll take it. Fucking 4 hostility, dude. We gotta be done. We gotta be done with the video game by the end of the video game, man. If we aren't done with the video game by the end of the video game, we're kind of cooked. I have parts now, don't I? So I can actually do a mine. I definitely should be doing a mine so I can get coal. Flint coal. My growing season is also shorter because I'm in the clearance. Hoot! Hoot! Hello, Hello. Hello, Arlo. What's up? I loved you in, I don't know. You can always watch with moderation. That's also true. You can always just chill. God forbid. And I want to upgrade you. That's fine. There. Infinite coal. Infinite coal. Reroll me. Reroll me, and please give me a bathhouse. Bathhouse. Bathe me. 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 I think all I need is service buildings right now, so let's just get service buildings then. Nope. Gotta reroll again. The temple. Lost in the temple, he died as he lived. What does this do? Minus 50 hostility? 25, the bonus is sacrificing multiple resources at the same time. Oh. There can be nothing more sacred than a flame in a world soaked with rain. How passionate. Have I ever heard about TF2 Don't Join Red Team? I have not heard about Team Fortress 2's Don't Join Red Team. Is that a SFM series? Oh, my hostility went down. Fascinating. Nothing near the Harvester camp, apparently. I got more workers. What I need is more. What I need to do is get my fucking money up instead of my damn funny up. Pleasant stream so far. Glad to hear it, Graham. Oh, that's a lot of food. I'm gonna take the vegetables. Because I love the taste. I love the taste of vegetables. Have you guys ever eaten a vegetable before? Now, I know that might be sort of like a foreign affair for some of you, but they're actually quite delicious if you just give them a chance. Not a once. We're gonna have to fucking kill you. We're gonna have to put you down. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else for you. You're so dead. Look at these fucking harpies, dude. Where's my weaver? My weaver do be weaving. They love the boots. They love the boots and shoes. Everybody gets to wear some shoes, man. Everybody, put your boots on. Just kick up your heels and go, and your shoes, just kick up your shoes and go, and your heels are looking good. That's, I don't remember what he fucking says. Some dumb shit like that. You do a loop-de-loop and pole, and then your shoes are looking cool. Okay, I remember now. Anyway, reroll me. Service, building. Service, building. Tavern. That doesn't do anything for me. +3 to global resolve goes crazy, though. But I could get a bigger camp. Gleeman's Tail. The Gleeman's Tail. He's having a tail where the Glee man... That's a lot of eggs, too, so I don't know. I guess this one. It's creepy with 8 episodes. Until we meet again. Oh, you taking off, Graham? Good night, Graham. Thanks for sticking around, man. Have a good night. Where's my funny smartphone? Can you guys call my phone? I forgot where I put the fucking thing. Did I leave it in the bathroom? Did I drop it in the toilet and then flush it? Well, whatever. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, phone! Phone? Are you there, phone? Mr. Smartphone? No shot, I left it in the bathroom. Did I leave it in the bathroom? Did I drop it in the toilet? I left it in the bathroom. I left my phone in the bathroom. Did anything happen? This is a game you kind of have to micromanage or they'll fucking kill you. Bro's going insane. You wonder how queer everybody here is? Probably... I don't know. My utility statement per the terms of my leasing agreement. Sure, brother, sure. Sure, brother, okay. Yeah, man, whatever you say. Okay, yeah, whatever, dude. Sure, dude, whatever. Oh, yeah, that's why my fire's going up, because I'm using 25% less fire for every fire. Food should increase just ever so slightly. You do a loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. Let's just go crazy with cutting open these glades, I think. Nothing else matters anymore. Nothing matters anymore, man. I mean, they're making the tools as fast as they can. Your favorite's probably peas? Your favorite vegetable? That's a good one. Peas is a really good one. I like lettuce. Does lettuce count? Can I say lettuce? Can I say lettuce leaf? Am I allowed to say something like that, or they're gonna kill me for saying that? You guys aren't done yet, huh? Impressive. I want to do the smaller stuff first. I should definitely hold on to some boots and no coats. He's all coated up with no boots. Might as well start filling you guys out, since you guys are, I don't know, here? Coal to make dye goes crazy. Oh, I don't have any rainwater access. I guess I could just throw one up real quick. It takes two. I don't have any parts. Sorry. I don't have any pipes. I don't have any parts. No parts, no pipes. What kind of phone do I have? And I have an S20? I don't know. The newest one? What? I have no idea. Whichever one it is. Your buy, does that answer my question? Something like that. Use a pixel because you have to be a contrarian. That's true. I was uncertain about Google's phone for the longest time. Their camera isn't too bad, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what they advertised. Their camera was banging. I don't use my camera too often, though. I'm rarely taking pictures. Oh, there goes the farm field. Not everybody is housed. Everybody's housed. It's just I'm on cocksucker 4. Now I'm on cocksucker 2. I can burn wood and get down to hostility 1 and still be fucked in the ass, dude. I could favor them and then fuck everybody else in the ass. Just kidding, it's fine. Not sure what happened there, but it looks like it's cool all of a sudden. My food is about to disappear. 36 average on lettuce. Piss blob. Philippians 1:2, grace and peace to you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Hello, David. Bye, Arlo. Have a good one. Lettuce is very lacking in substance, but it is tasty with ranch. I just like it on sandwiches. It gives a nice crunch. Here it comes. He's gonna go, wah! He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. No, I lied. I thought he was gonna go, wah! But he decided not to, because he's a sicko. Go. Nice job. Nice job cutting that wood. Peasant supplies. 3 packs of provisions for every new villager is funny. 1 villager every time you discover a new glade. 10% faster glade events for every firekeeper. Prayer book is honestly not that bad, all things considered. And I could probably get another hearth up just for fun. Oh, I can just move this and get another hearth up over there. If I get another hearth up, that also decreases my hostility. So we can do that. Can we use oil? We can use oil now. We can burn oil now. They're cross-referenced across stuff. It is good camp. No, okay. My food supply! When's the next trader getting here? 40 says, Sahilda has some food on her. I know she's got some fucking food on her, dude. Excuse me. I know you've got food on you, Sahilda. Give me your food. I need your food. I also want to turn coats on. I really do need to turn boots on here in like a second, but these guys need to get some coats out for me so I can turn in this order. The extra 3 Harpy Clan support's gonna go a long way, plus the shoe mold. They got the mold in the shoe, man. They put the mold in the shoe. Put the mold in the shoe, brother. You know what to talk about anymore? Talk about your dreams. Talk about if you were a butterfly, how many fucking people would you kill? Talk about when you were a young lad and your father used to beat you because you were Jewish and he was Vietnamese Orthodox. Or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Global food production speed increased by 20%. That's not too bad. I am, like, not farming everything I need to be, so... But I'm gonna buy up all of your food. Just all of it. There's not really much you can do about this because I'm buying up all your food. I know. It's, like, really sad to think about, but that's okay because you're bad. 25 amber. Hit me with the wood supply. Not all of it. Give me like half. Jesus Christ. Hit me with the resin supply. Not all of it. Give me like half. Jesus Christ. Not the algae. Leather can go. Leather can go. All the leather can go, actually. It's totally fine. Herbs? Nah. Herbs? Rickle? Nope. Algae? No. No, I need that. Resin? Fuck, I don't want to use all the resin, though. Use some of the resin. Use some of the resin, and then give me some more wood. And then some rock. Perfect. Thanks. Yep. There's all the food I'll ever need for the next 60 years. Zahilda, that's why they pay you the big bucks, girl. That's why they pay you the big bucks. Another global resolve point. 20% faster on Glade events is going to help us out immensely. Bigly. Bigly, instead. Your dreams aren't the best? Last night I got... Did I tell you it was last night, or was it the night before? It was one of these nights where I dreamed I was trying to escape from somewhere, and I dreamt, a big-ass buff Asian guy got in my way and tried killing me with 2 forks, but I grabbed a fork and then I stabbed him in the eye with it. It was definitely a dream, I'll tell you that much. Been a top-tier lurker recently, Egg? Very good. Very good. I hope you're having fun. More than anything, I hope we're having fun. Just had to get ready for work tonight because my back is in pain and my supervisor won't let me rest tonight to recover, so I told him HR is gonna hear about this. Very good. Better beat him to it, though. You don't want to tell your boss that you're reporting him, or else he's gonna report you first. And whoever gets it first usually has the advantage. What do I need? Service buildings. Should I take a big forager camp, though? No. It will wait the right time to attack the enemy gamers. Give me food. Need more houses. How's the coat situation coming along? Are you guys making coats? Can you guys make some coats for me? Oh, they're making coats, so they're running to coats. Ooh. 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 Just 15? 15 coats, no shit. When's the Clash Royale stream? It's a good idea, to be honest with you. Went to a party the other day, and one of my coworkers' girlfriends was playing Clash Royale in the middle of the party. I was like, God, you people. Where am I right now? What party is this? That kind of reminds me when Theo had brain rot in the top left corner. Should I just put soap cutting in the corner again? No, I think we've moved past that. That joke is kind of old. I did not get enough amber for that, which kind of makes me want to shoot myself in the head. That one's good to go. Saholi. Dream you wanted the thing? Dream like the pedophile? No joke, I dreamt I met the Thing from the Fantastic Four and I touched his head lovingly. Just a big rock? You're not into rocks or anything? Your Rosamy love-like posting. You wanna lick his brain. I'm slowly working through these crates. We're gonna get another 75, that's gonna be another point, and then I gotta do the fulls after 4. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th one can be this order, and then we're all set to go for the night. God in heaven. Hakos Babales? And these guys are just getting eggs and meat and stuff. Very carnivorous run tonight, it seems. Who's making the scrolls? The rain mill's making the scrolls. That old grain mill is making the scrolls. And paste. Tasty. Imagine that doesn't last long. Well, we got a ton of food, and it's gonna get chewed through, but it happens to the best of us, I'd say. Yeah, it's gonna last us like 1 season. God. Alright, I need you to make 1 more coat for me. They're on break. They hate me. You just gotta move it back, man. What happened? Oh, they finished this one? They did. Yeah. It's been tough keeping this impatience down, but this will be our first veteran one of this campaign, of this account. I've grown past that? Yeah, I think so. The Harpy houses are also going up. Not doing very much, but they're definitely opening up space for us, I think. Yeah, only like 4 people are affected of 21, which is crazy. Alright, finally, let's turn this in. We want to turn this one in as fast as possible. The reason for that is so I can turn back on consumption of shoes and coats. And everybody uses shoes, so everybody should be benefiting from it. Let me tell you, they're gonna be wearing some shoes, son. Everybody, go get yourself a nice pair of boots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Now that's the speed I'm looking for. And then we're also about to get another ancient tablet, it looks like. Where's my tablet ticker? Yeah, we need one more Glade we need to do one more Glade event, then we get another tablet. God, I didn't get a single building I needed, man. A single service building I needed. Except the tea doctor, of course, and the bathhouse. Do. Bathhouse me, doctor. Doctor, I'm taking a bath in the house. The bath is coming from inside the house. The day is great, but the body's not. Big lazy day? It is the winter time, so you can't really be faulted for wanting to just be like, I'm just gonna fucking sleep for the next 6 months. Kinda like you're a squirrel, or like an ant, or a bear, or like a bug, or like a foot fetishist. He just asked you if you're coming into work and you said no, Alaskan. Best of luck, man. Best of luck. I'm not prepared for this. Give me a second. Oh, I'm fucked in the ass. I guess I could burn some coal, huh? Chill. Oshari. I guess I'm gonna be recovering now and resting tonight. Gotcha, Alaskan. Get better, man. And... God, I love this music. It's so scary. Like, they want to kill me. I guess they do, but... Coal mine moment, dude. Coal mine moment. Oh my Jesus, they love me. They love me. I'm providing them with jerky and paste and boots. And boobs. Okay. 19 seconds? That's fine. Oh, maybe not that, though. I definitely don't want to be at 2 hostility. That's fine. Not gonna get humid climate. No thanks. You have to finish all your work and projects. Sleep is gone and blood is everywhere in the bathroom. A lot of blood going around tonight. You guys want to send some of that my way? Leather acme. Give me some woodcutters, please. Funny noises. Ooh. Filled with determination after eating complex foods. Same. I am filled with grim determination. What is grim determination from again? I'm a vampire. You need to finish all your work and projects, sleep is gone, and blood is everywhere. I forgot I just read that. It's very funny to read that, though, so I'm gonna keep reading it. Also, 2 reputation. So I only need to open 2 of these crates. I need more crates. Check. These crates. Check. These crates. Check. These crates. I need more crates. These crates. These crates. These crates. What? Conga line and on one time. Buy and sell I can't decline. Got all my something on cloud 9. Stop. Don't stop there. The bathhouse gives me good health. Global production rates increased by 25% faster. And regular baths. Low resolve leaves pounds 30% slower. A regular bath. Oh, a bath! A bath, you say? The same game as Stanch the Flow. Oh! Yeah, I still don't remember it. You sometimes read the same message in live stream, also it's hilarious. Yeah, it's so easy to do it. Because it's so catchy. Some of you guys say some catchy stuff. Oh, I forgot I'm getting Exploration Expedition. I completely forgot that I'm getting this. Well, not right now, but... That's the Sacred Pyre. Do 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 do. Don't use dye to make clothing. What am I saying? Yeah, I don't. My bad. Dye can be used for way better things. Do 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 do. I don't think I need planks. Just go ahead and focus on tools. Oh. Do I? No. God. I think I saw it. How much was that? 28. It's fine. It's chill. 23 amber goes crazy. I'm gonna take the 36 food, though. Thanks. 23 amber, actually, I'm gonna take. Thanks. Could be a bad move, but... Leisure and luxury, not quite what I'm looking for. Not the speed I'm looking for. Artisan would have been crazy like three ticks ago. Damn, I gotta house and feed these people. Shit. Yes, there we go. 14 harpies on standby. Good God. Get a job, dude. I got a bunch of layabouts in my city. Sounds about right. Now this could be troublesome. Oh, this guy could give me farm field, maybe? Nope, I lied. I thought he would give me farm field. Perfect. Petora? Now, as for you, do you guys have anything you can do in there? Nope, bad. This is the kiln. This is a smokehouse. I'm a smoke. Ow. Got any tips on how to drop stuff? I've been randomly... How not to drop stuff. My hands don't do what I want. My immediate thought is Parkinson's. My suggestion would be to... not really worry about it, because dropping stuff is kind of funny. And a lot of people will definitely find it cute when you drop like a cinder block on their foot or whatever. This has no negative effects for working on it, which goes hard. Alright, get me out of here, man. You guys are working on this one. That's 1 point. That's another point. That's just gonna give me 30 meat. Yeah, get me out of here, man. Get me out of this hellish nightmare. Give me another resolve point. Just give me another fucking resolve point. Just burn up all the lumber. The kiln. A clever invention that makes it easier to dry clothing. The drying boards. 10%. Time between breaks is increased by 10% for villagers with the need for coats fulfilled. That's funny. That's a little funny. I don't have any economy. This was not the game for economy. This was something a little different. This was all touch and go. Cleanse the flames. 3-hour stream tonight? I think so, yeah. I timed it pretty good. This colony is actually almost over. Surprisingly, we survived. I thought we were going to run out of food there. If we could watch this colony keep going, it will absolutely run out of food. Not just yet, though. Yeah. And then we can read some after the colony. Space Wizard, any tips on how to keep blood in my body? Because I kind of need my blood. He punched out all my blood! My blood! Nah, you don't need that shit. That's not really something you need. Oh shit. Didn't even get to complete that. 63 food stockpile goes crazy! That's the first game I won on Veteran for this account. Let's see, a harpy settlement. Good, 25 harpies and a corrosive torrent. Not too bad. We did pretty good, I think. You're heading back to the hospital after this chariot? Aw, man, dude. Get better, dude. 4 reserve embarkation points I will be taking, because we are not going to be opening a checkpoint this time. A levitating monument. The power of nearby monuments makes everything feel lighter. You can move most buildings in the settlement. The Land of Greed! This strange totem causes you to only focus on your wealth, and the crown is worried. Impatience grows 50% quicker, but every ongoing trade route reduces the impatience generation speed by 20%. Think I'd rather kill myself than try that one? Do you not care about orders at all, mate? I want to go this way, but I don't want to take that yet, so... It's gonna be tough picking which one's which. Alright, let me turn these deeds. I got the corner pipe, so I can finally use pipes as my comfort pipes. No experience. No experience. Light work. Alright, that's good. Let's hit the upgrade chart. I'm still gunning for the starting human ability, which shows me where the nearest fertile soil is. That one is too important to, like, pass up, and I would prefer to get there as fast as possible. 10% more Citadel resources whenever I finish a settlement is kind of funny. Actually, that one goes kind of hard. That one's really good for scaling. We should probably take that one first, then. Oh, I can also get the Lizard starting ability, which gives me 10 tools. I can also get training expeditions, which I've never done before, I think. At least in my head, I'm not sure. More trade routes. Give me alright, give me the more Citadel resources, and then we'll just go from there. I still haven't gotten this one. And then we'll get Humies. We'll get Humies eventually. Humies. There's a bunch of Humies. Oh, ew, Humies. Alright, anyway. Am I excited to move in my new apartment? Yes. Cheaper rent is always good. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I will be back to read a couple more pages of Terry Pratchett's Equal Rights. BRB. Alright. Let's bring it down a notch. Let's all calm down. Get nice and comfy. Get in our funny little wizard hats. Bring the RuneScape music down just a smidge. Alright. How's everybody's night going so far? My headband fell off my head. Classic. Wet. Wet. Do I have any tips on how to fix your spine? No. Well, wear maid dresses. They have corsages, usually built into the fabric, so it'll straighten your spine. Ow. Ow, my hair. Ow, too much hair. Ow. Ow. Whatever, that should be able to hold the hair out of my face. Friend's driving you to the hospital right now, Cherry? God. Best of luck, man. Best of luck. 32 degrees. That is hot, Graham. Jesus, man. Alright, let me get this off my screen. Let me take his face off. Alright, let's keep reading. Where did I stop? Opening the door to the Wizard Academy, I think, to Unseen University? Something like that, yeah. Alright, here we go. Esk wouldn't have known what a collective noun was if it had spat her in the eye, but she knew there was a herd of goats and a coven of witches. She didn't know what you called a lot of wizards, an order of wizards, a conspiracy, a circle? Whatever it was, it filled the university. Wizards strolled among the cloisters and sat on branches under the trees. Young wizards scuttled along the pathways as bells rang, with their arms full of books, or, in the case of the senior students, with their books flapping through the air after them. The air had the greasy feel of magic and tasted of tin. Esk walked along between Treadle and Simon and drank it all in. It wasn't just that there was magic in the air, but it was tamed and working, like a mill race. It was power, but it was harnessed. Simon was as excited as she was, but it showed only because his eyes watered more and his stutter got worse. He kept stopping to point out the various colleges and research buildings. One was quite low and brooding, with high, narrow windows. "That's the library," said Simon, his voice bursting with wonder and respect. "Can I have a look?" "Plenty of time for that later," said Treadle. Simon gave the building a wistful look. "Oh, hey, Alex." "Why are all windows barred?" said Esk. Simon swallowed. Because books and magic aren't like other books. They lead a..." "That's enough," snapped Treadle. He looked down at Esk, as if he had just noticed her, and frowned. "Why are you here?" "You invited me in," said Esk. "Me? Oh yes, of course, sorry. Mind wandering. The young lady who wants to be a wizard. Let us see, shall we?" He led the way up a broad flight of steps to an impressive pair of doors. At least, they were designed to be impressive. The designer had invested deeply in heavy locks, curly hinges, brass studs, and an intricately carved archway to make it absolutely clear to anyone entering that they were not very important people at all. He was a wizard. He had forgotten the door knocker. Treadle rapped on the door with his staff. It hesitated for a while, and then slowly slid back its bolts and swung open. The hall was full of wizards and boys as parents. There are 2 ways of getting into Unseen University. In fact, there are 3, but at this time, wizards hadn't realized it. The first is to achieve some great work of magic, such as the recovery of an ancient and powerful relic or the invention of a totally new spell, but in these times, it was seldom done. In the past, there had been great wizards capable of forming whole new spells from the chaotic raw magic of the world. Wizards from at whom, as it were, all the spells of wizardry had flowed. But those days are gone. There were no more sorcerers. So, the more typical method was to be sponsored by a senior and respected wizard after a suitable period of apprenticeship. Competition was stiff for a university place, and the honor and privilege an unseen degree could bring. Many of the boys milling around the hall and launching minor spells at each other would fail and have to spend their lives as lowly magicians, mere magical technologists with defiant beards, and leather patches on their elbows who congregated in small jealous groups at parties. Not for them the coveted pointy hat with optional astrological symbols, or the impressive robes, or the staff of authority. But at least they could look down on conjurers, who tended to be jolly and fat and inclined to drop their H's and drink beer and go around with sad, thin women in spangly tights and really infuriate magicians by not realizing how lowly they were and kept telling them jokes. Lowliest of all, apart from the witches, of course, were thaumaturges, who never got any schooling at all. A thaumaturgist could just about be trusted to wash out an alembic. Many spells required things like mold from a dead corpse of crushing, or the semen of a living tiger, or the root of a plant that gave an ultrasonic scream when it was uprooted. Who was sent to get them? Right. It is common error to refer to the lower magical ranks as hedge wizards. In fact, hedge wizardry is a very honored and specialized form of magic that attracts silent, thoughtful men of the druidical persuasion and topiaric inclinations. If you invited a hedge wizard to a party, he would spend half the evening talking to your potted plant, and you would spend the other half listening. Esk noticed that there were some women in the hall, because even young wizards had mothers and sisters. Whole families had turned up to bid and favored sons' farewells. There was a considerable blowing of noses, wiping of tears, and the clink of coins as proud fathers tucked a little spending money into their offspring's hands. Very senior wizards were perambulating among the crowds, talking to the sponsoring wizards and examining the prospective students. Several of them pushed through the throng to meet Treatle, moving like gold-trimmed galleons under full sail. They bowed gravely to him and looked approvingly at Simon. "This is young Simon, isn't it?" said the fattest of them, beaming at the boy. "We've heard great reports of you. Young man, eh? What?" Simon, bow to Arch-Chancellor Catangle. Arch-Chancellor Catangle. "Archmage of the Wizards of the Silver Star," said Treatle. Simon bowed apprehensively. Catangle looked at him benevolently. "We've heard great things about you, my boy," he said. "All this mountain air must be good for the brain, eh?" He laughed. The wizards around him laughed. Treatle laughed, which Esk thought was rather funny because there wasn't anything particularly amusing happening. No. From what we heard, it must be the only thing you don't know, lad," said Catangle, his jowls waggling. There was another carefully timed bout of laughter. Catangle patted Simon on the shoulder. "This is the scholarship boy," he said. "Quite astounding results. Never seen better. Self-taught, too. Astonishing. What? Isn't that so, Treatle?" "Superb, Arch-Chancellor." Catangle looked around at the watching wizards. "Perhaps you could give us a sample," he said. "A little demonstration, perhaps?" Simon looked at him in animal panic. "Actually, I'm not very Now, said Catangle, and what he probably really did think was an encouraging tone of voice. "Do not be afraid. Take your time, when you are ready." Simon licked his dry lips and gave Treatle a look of mute appeal. He said. He stopped and swallowed hard. His eyes bulged, the tears streaming from his eyes, and his shoulders heaved. Treatle patted him reassuringly on the back. "Hay fever," he explained. "Don't seem to be able to cure it. Tried everything." Simon swallowed and nodded. He waved Treatle away with his long white hands and closed his eyes. For a few seconds, nothing happened. He stood with his lips moving soundlessly, and then silence spread out from him like candlelight. Ripples of noiselessness washed across the crowds in the hall, striking the walls with all the force of a blown kiss and then curling back in waves. People watched with their companions mouthing silently and then went red with effort when their own laughter was as audible as a gnat's squeak. Tiny motes of light winked into existence around his head. They whirled and spiraled in a complex three-dimensional dance and then formed a shape. In fact, it seemed to Esk that the shape had been there all the time, waiting for her eyes to see it, in the same way that a perfectly innocent cloud can suddenly become, without changing in any way, a whale, or a ship, or a face. Watching the last Witch Hunter movie with Vin Diesel, it's a really good movie. I don't think I've seen the last Witch Hunter movie. Yeah, 2015? Not as old as I thought it was. The shape around Simon's head was the world. That was quite clear, although the glitter and rush of the little lights blurred some of the detail, but there was a great Atoine, the sky turtle, with the 4 elephants on its back, and on them the disc itself. There was the sparkle of the great waterfall around the edge of the world, and there at the very hub, a tiny needle of rock. That was the great mountain Cori Celesti where the gods lived. The image expanded, it homed in on the Circle C, and then on Ankh itself. The little lights flowed away from Simon and winked out of existence a few feet from his head. Now, they showed the city from the air, rushing toward the watchers. There was the university itself, growing larger. There was the Great Hall. There were the people, watching silent and open-mouthed, and Simon himself outlined in specks of silver light, and a tiny sparkling image in the air around him, and that image contained an image, and another, and another. There was a feeling that the universe had been turned inside out in all dimensions at once. It was a bloated, swollen sensation. It sounded as though the whole world had said, gloop. The walls faded, so did the floor. The paintings of former great mages, all scrolls and beards and slightly constipated frowns, vanished. The tiles underfoot, a rather nice black and white pattern, evaporated, to be replaced by fine sand, gray as moonlight and cold as ice. Strange and unexpected stars glittered overhead. On the horizon were low hills, eroded not by wind or rain in this weatherless place, but by the soft sandpaper of time itself. No one else seemed to have noticed. No one else, in fact, seemed alive. Esk was surrounded by people as still and silent as statues, and they weren't alone. There were other things behind them, and more were apparent all the time. They had no shape, or rather, they seemed to be taking their shapes at random from a variety of creatures. They gave the impression that they had heard about arms and legs and jaws and claws and organs, but didn't really know how they all fitted together, or didn't care, or were so hungry they hadn't bothered to find out. They made a sound like a swarm of flies. They were the creatures out of her dreams, come to feed on magic. She knew they weren't interested in her now, except in the nature of an after-dinner mint. Their whole concentration was focused on Simon, who was totally unaware of their presence. Esk kicked him smartly on the ankle. The cold desert wind vanished. The real world rushed back. Simon opened his eyes, smiled faintly, and gently fell backward into Esk's arms. A buzz went up from the wizards, and several of them started to clap. No one seemed to have noticed anything odd apart from the silver lights. Katangle shook himself and raised a hand to quell the crowd. Quite astonishing, he said to Treadle. You say he worked it out all by himself? Your friends pissed at you, Cherry? Yeah, man. Indeed, Lord. No one helped him at all. There was no one to help him, said Treadle. He was just wandering from village to village, doing small spells, but only if people paid him in books or paper. Katangle nodded. It was no illusion, he said, yet he didn't use his hands. What was he saying to himself? Do you know? He says it's just words to make his mind work properly, said Treadle, and shrugged. I can't understand half of what he says, and that's a fact. He says he's having to invent words because there aren't any for the things he's doing. Katangle glanced sideways at his fellow mages. They nodded. It will be an honor to admit him to the university, he said. Perhaps you would tell him so when he wakes up. He felt a tugging at his robe and looked down. Excuse me, said Esk. Hello, young lady, said Katangle in a sugar mouse voice. Have you come to see your brother enter the university? He's not my brother, said Esk. There were times when the world had seemed to be full of brothers, but this wasn't one of them. Are you important? She said. Katangle looked at his colleagues and beamed. There were fashions in wizardry, just like anything else. Sometimes wizards were thin and gaunt and talked to animals. The animals didn't listen, but it's the thought that counts. While at other times they tended toward the dark and saturnine, with little black pointed beards. Currently, Aldoramic was in. Katangle swelled with modesty. Quite important, he said. One does one's best in the service of one's fellow man. Yes, quite important, I would say. I want to be a wizard, said Esk. The lesser wizards behind Katangle stared at her as if she was a new and interesting kind of beetle. Katangle's face went red and his eyes bulged. He looked down at Esk and seemed to be holding his breath. Then he started to laugh. It started somewhere down in his extensive stomach regions and worked its way up, echoing from rib to rib and causing minor wizards quakes across his chest until it burst forth in a series of strangled snorts. It was quite fascinating to watch that laugh. It had a personality all on its own. But he stopped when he saw Esk's stare. If the last was a music hall clown, then Esk's determined squint was a whitewash bucket on a fast trajectory. A wizard, he said. You want to be a wizard? Yes, said Esk, pushing the dazed Simon into Treadle's reluctant arms. I'm the 8th son of an 8th son. Daughter. The wizards around her were looking at one another and whispering. Esk tried to ignore them. What did she say? Is she serious? I always think children are so delightful at that age, don't you? You're the 8th son of an 8th daughter, said Katangle. Really? The other way around. Only not exactly, said Esk defiantly. Katangle dabbed his eyes with a handkerchief. This is quite fascinating, he said. I don't think I've ever heard of something quite like this before, eh? He looked around at his growing audience. The people at the back couldn't see Esk and were craning to check if some interesting magic was going on. Katangle was at a loss. Well now, he said, you want to be a wizard. I keep telling everyone, but no one seems to listen, said Esk. How old are you, little girl? Nearly 9. And you want to be a wizard when you grow up? I want to be a wizard now, said Esk firmly. This is the right place, isn't it? Katangle looked at Treadle and winked. I saw that, said Esk. I don't think there's ever been a lady wizard before, said Katangle. I rather think it might be against the lore. Wouldn't you rather be a witch? I understand it's a fine career for girls. A minor wizard behind him started to laugh. Esk gave him a look. Being a witch is quite good, she conceded, but I think wizards have more fun. What do you think? I think you're a very singular little girl, said Katangle. What does that mean? It means there's only one of you, said Treatle. That's right, said Esk. I still want to be a wizard. Words failed Katangle. Well, you can't, he said. The very idea. He drew himself up to his full width and turned away. Something tugged at his robe. Why not? Said a voice. He turned. Because, he said slowly and deliberately. Because the whole idea is completely laughable. That's why. And it's absolutely against the lore. But I can do wizard magic, said Esk, the faintest suggestion of a tremble in her voice. Katangle bent down until his face was level with hers. No, you can't, he hissed, because you're not a wizard. Women aren't wizards. Do I make myself clear? Watch, said Esk. She extended her right hand with the fingers spread and sighted along it until she spotted the statue of Malik the Wise, the founder of the university. Instinctively, the wizards between her and it edged out of the way and then felt rather silly. I mean it, she said. Go away, little girl, said Katangle. Right, said Esk. She squinted hard at the statue and concentrated. The great doors of Unseen University are made of octiron, a metal so unstable that it can only exist in a universe saturated with raw magic. They are impregnable to all force save magic. No fire, no battering ram, no army can breach them. Which is why most ordinary visitors in the university use the back door, which is made of perfectly normal wood, and doesn't go around terrorizing people, or even standing still terrorizing people. It had a proper knocker and everything. Granny examined the doorposts carefully and gave a grunt of satisfaction. When she spotted what she was looking for, she hadn't doubted that it would be there, cunningly concealed by the natural grain of the wood. She grasped the knocker, which was shaped like a dragon's head, and rapped smartly 3 times. After a while, the door was opened by a young woman with her mouth full of cloth's pegs. "Oot doin' oot?" she inquired. Granny bowed, giving the girl a chance to take in the pointy black hat with the bat-wing hairpins. It had an impressive effect. She blushed, and peering out into the quiet alleyway, hurriedly motioned Granny inside. There was a big mossy courtyard on the other side of the wall, crisscrossed with washing lines. Granny had the chance to become one of the very few women to learn what it really is that wizards wear under their robes, but modesty averted her eyes and followed the girl across the flagstones and down a wide flight of steps. They led into a long, high tunnel lined with archways and currently full of steam. Granny caught sights of long lines of wash tubs and big rooms off to the sides. The air had the warm, fat smell of ironing. A gaggle of girls carrying wash baskets pushed past her and hurried up the steps, then stopped halfway up, turned slowly to look at her. Granny set her shoulders back and tried to look as mysterious as possible. Her guide, who still hadn't got rid of her clothes pegs, had led her down the side passages into a room that was a maze shelves piled with laundry. In the very center of the maze, sitting at a table, was a very fat woman with a ginger wig. She had been writing in a very large laundry book. It was still open in front of her, but was currently inspecting a large, stained vest. Have you tried bleaching? She asked. Yes, said the maid beside her. What about the tincture of merit? Yes, it's just turned to blue, Well, it's a new one on me, said the laundry woman. And I've seen brimstone and soot the dragon blood and demon blood, and I don't know what else. She turned the vest over and read the name taped carefully sewn inside. Graham Pone the White. He's gonna be Gray Pone the Gray if he doesn't take better care of his laundry. Hey, I tell you, girl, the white magician is just a black magician with a good housekeeper. Take it. She caught sight of Granny and stopped. Ek ok that eor, said Granny's guide, dropping a hurried curtsy. Oi that. Yes, thank you, Sandra, you may go, said the fat woman. She stood up and beamed at Granny. With an almost perceptible click wound, wound her voice up several social classes. Pray excuse us, she said. You find us hall at 6s and 7s, it being wash day and everything. Is this a courtesy call, or may I make so bold as to ask? She lowered her voice. Is there a message from the other side? Granny looked blank, but only a fraction of a second. The witch marks on the doorpost had said that the housekeeper welcomed witches and was particularly anxious for news of her 4 husbands. She was also in random pursuits of a 5th, hence the ginger wig, and, if Granny's ears weren't deceiving her, the creak of enough whalebone to infuriate an entire ecology movement. Gullible and foolish, the science had said. Granny withheld judgment because city witches didn't seem that bright themselves. The housekeeper must have mistaken her expression. Don't be afraid, she said. Maid, staff have distinct instructions to welcome witches, although of course they upstairs don't approve. No doubt you'd like a cup of tea and something to eat. Alright, see you, Milk Lover. Or Cherry, or whoever's leaving, sorry. Oh! Granny bowed solemnly. And I'll see if I can't find a nice bundle of old clothes for you too, the housekeeper beamed. Old clothes, oh yes, thank you, ma'am. The housekeeper swept forward with a sound like an elderly tea clipper in a gale and beckoned Granny to follow her. I'll have the tea brought to the flat, tea with a lot of tea leaves. Granny stumped along after her. Old clothes? Did this fat woman really mean it? A nerve. Of course, if they were good quality. There seemed to be the whole world under the university. Sorry, give me a second. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It was a maze of cellars, cold rooms, still rooms, kitchens, and sculleries, and every inhabitant was either carrying something, pumping something, pushing something, or just standing around and shouting. Granny caught glimpses of rooms full of ice, and others glowed with heat from red-hot cooking stoves, wall-sized. Bakeries smelled of new bread, and tap rooms smelled of old beer. Everything smelled of sweat and wood smoke. The housekeeper led her up the old spiral staircase and unlocked the door with one of the large number of keys that hung from her belt. The room inside was pink and frilly. There were frills on things that no one in their right mind would frill. It was like being inside candy floss. Very nice, said Granny, and because she felt it was expected of her, tasteful. She looked around for something unfrilly to sit on and gave up. Whatever am I thinking of? The housekeeper trilled. I'm Miss Whitlow, but I expect you know, of course, and I have the honor to be addressing... Huh? Oh, Granny Weatherwax, said Granny. The frills were getting to her. They gave a pink a bad name. Am psychic myself, of course, said Miss Whitlow. All right, that's gonna be a couple more pages of equal rights. It looks like our little wizard got into Unseen University and is about to cast a fucking fireball straight across the foyer. Excited to see what happens next. And what sexist remarks can we stumble into? Until that happens, I'll see everybody again tomorrow for a smidge of scheduling. I hope everybody has a good night. Bye-bye, Johnny. Bye-bye. Want to know what spell she cast? I also want to know what spell she casts, for sure. Alright. Bye-bye.